Hello students, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic. The topic name is subject and verb agreement. Okay. In this chapter we have to learn how to use subject according to the verb and how to use verb according to the subject. Okay. You can see here is the example of a sentence, and in this sentence you can see here use the subject and after that here verb. It is a highlighted word, and second sentence are also same. But what is different between both sentence? In this sentence you can see here use verb as a is, but here is the use are. Okay, is used according to the quality. Quality is the main subject of the sentence. Okay, so we have to use here is according to the quality. And when you all know about that, wherever we have to write any kind of the uncountable noun, then we use always it as a singular number. So quality is a refer to the singular number subject. So we have to use here singular number verb. If we are use here are, then this sentence will be the wrong sentence. Okay. Next is the result of the investigation is not out yet. Okay, you can see here results is a plural form. Okay, results is a plural form. So when the subject is a plural form, then we cannot use the is as a singular number verb. Okay, we have to use a plural number verb according to the subject. So subject is here results, so we have to use here are. It's clear? Next is the excess consumption of the tea and coffee are bad for the health. You can see here consumption is a singular number subject. So we should use here is, not are. So first sentence will be the wrong. Why? Because the verb is not agreed or subject is not agreed according to the verb. Okay. If in place of are, if we can write the is, then it will be correct. It's clear? Now next is, what do we learn here? So the verb must agree with the number and the person of the subject in a sentence. Okay? If our subject is the singular, then we can use here singular number verb. And if our subject is plural number, then we can use here plural number verb. It's clear? So this is the called the subject and verb agreement. Okay. In order to make the verb agree with the subject, one must be able to recognize the subject and its number and person. It means according to the person, number and gender, we can use the helping verb or main verb. Okay. Next, how can we identify of the subject? It is the singular or plural number. So the subject of the sentence is the doer of the agent of the action. Okay, you all know very well about it. 4 young soldiers led the troop into the battle. So in this sentence, you will see 4 young soldiers. 4 young soldiers. It is part of the subject. Okay, and led the troops into the battle. It is the predicate. 4 young soldiers. It is the subject, and led the troop into the battle. It is a predicate. In this predicate, we all know that the verb part will be included. So here the verb led. Okay. So this is the verb part. So we can use the verb according to their subject. Okay. So 4 young soldiers. It is a plural form. So we cannot use here s or es with the singular number verb. Okay. Next is, rules governing subject verb agreement is, you can see here one by one. First rule is here, 2 or more nouns or pronouns joined by and make the plural number subject. Okay, if there are 2 subjects, it may be noun or it may be pronoun. If they are combined to each other by using the conjunction word like a and, then it will be the plural number subject. And you can see here gold and silver. Here the gold and silver both are the different metal. So here gold and silver both become the two noun word. And when we combine it, it will be the plural number subject. And according to the plural number subject, we have to use here are. It's clear? The notebook and the pen cost 200 rupees. So here the notebook is a different thing and pen is a different thing. Both are the noun word and both combined with the conjunction word. So we can use here, according to the subject, we can use here verb. So cost is, or you already in form of the plural number. It's clear? Next, rule number 2. What is the rule number 2? If two noun or pronoun are joined by or nor, the number of the subject is decided by the noun or pronoun coming later. Okay? It means if we can see that the subject combined or joined with the conjunction word of or nor, the number of the subject is decided by the noun or pronoun coming later. For example, in this sentence you can see neither the captain nor his players. You can see here first subject is here captain and second subject is here players. Okay, here they use neither and here they use nor. If we have to find such type of the conjunction word in a sentence, then we have to watch the last noun word, okay, later noun word that find in the sentence. So later noun word is here players. Okay, players is a plural number subject. According to the subject, we can use here are. Okay, so our sentence will be, our verb will be the according to the subject. Subject is a plural number, then we can use here plural number verb. It's clear? Either students or the teacher who are responsible. In this sentence, you can see later noun word is the teacher. Later noun word is the teacher. Teacher is a singular number word, a singular number subject. So here the singular number subject. So we can use here singular number verb. It's clear? If we find any kind of the conjunction word that is the joined with the neither or nor. It's clear? Next is rule number 3. Rule number 3. Sometimes the subject appears to be plural because of the use of and. Okay, but it refers to the one single object or person. In such case, the subject is considered as a singular number. You can see the example of this bread and butter. Here the bread and butter both are the different, but it's referred to the okay, you can see here bread and butter both express the same idea. If the words express the same idea, like the horse and the carriage both are combined to each other and it is referred to the same idea or one thing. So in this situation, we always use the singular number verb. Okay, whatever it is combined with the and subject and conjunction. It's clear? Next is rule number 4. The number of the subject does not change when more nouns or pronouns are added to each using with, as well as, along with. You can see here, this is the very important word. You can see here, the word is very important. Which is what? Word is with, as well as, along with, etc. When the subject is qualified by the addition word in a apposition. Okay, you can see here. Next, the ship with the passengers was. Now in this sentence we can see here, 1 minute, in this sentence You can see we are talking about the ship, not a passenger. It's the ship passenger combined with the ship. So we have to use their singular number verb. Okay, next. Rule number 5. The subject constitute by the use of either, neither, each, every, many must be treated as a singular number. If we have to find such type of the word in a sentence, then we always use singular number verb. You can see here example of the sentence, each of the rooms. So here the word refer to the plural number, but don't worry, you can see here already used here each. So with the each, every, any kind of the word used in a sentence, then always be singular number verb. Okay. Now rule number 6. There are nouns like a politics, mathematics, economics, etc., which refer to the one single thing. So in these subject, we already use here. We always use singular number verb. Okay. You can see an example. The news about the incident is true. So we talking about the news. News refer to the singular number. Billiards, it is always singular number. You can see here as, but don't be confused. It is a refer to the singular number. Okay. Now next is rule number 7. The names of books, newspapers, countries are sometimes in a plural form, but they are considered singular number. You already know books is a singular number. Okay. And if we have to submit the name of the book as a plural number, so don't be confused, it always used in a singular number. How can it be possible? You can see here Gulliver's Travels was. You can see Gulliver's Travels. When you can see here subject, the subject refer to the plural, but don't be confused, it is a single book. Okay, it is a single book, and when we find a single book, then we always use here singular number verb. Okay, so according to here the single book, whatever name of the books, so we can use here singular number verb. Here the book Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, it is a book name and it refer to the singular number. So with these we always use singular number verb. Okay, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a fair tale. Okay, next is United States of America is a rich country. We are talking about a country, whatever its name. Okay, it's look like a plural number, but don't be panic. It is refer to the singular number. So this will be the singular number verb. Okay, and same as the United Arab Emirates has. United Arab Emirat, it refer to the plural number, but it not is a plural number. Why? Because it is a country name. Okay, and it is a combined country name, so we can use here singular number verb. Next is rule number 8. Units of the measurement denoting distance, quantity, amount, value, etc. are treated as a singular number. You already know about this. If we should get any uncountable noun, we have to get any uncountable noun, then it should be singular number. Okay, you can see an example, 10 kilometers. When you see the kilometers, it is a plural number subject. So don't be afraid. It refer a quantity. So, okay, so we can use each. Okay, measure. It is a measure, so we can use each. Singular number one. 20,000 rupees. Okay, it refer to the subject look like a plural number, but it's not a plural number. It is a singular number subject. So we have to use here each. It's clear? Next rule number 9. Certain collective nouns like a cattle, police, gentry, poetry, etc. are which name objects such as a scissors, pillars, trousers, etc. are always plural form. It's clear? Any collective noun word or the pairs of the noun word like scissors, pillars, we have always used plural number verb. It's clear? You can see here example. The police are. You can see here police word refer to the singular number, but not its singular number. Why? Because it is a collective noun word. A collective noun word refer to the group. Okay, so we have to use here plural number 1. Compasses are used. It is also a plural number subject. Whatever it is refer to the singular number. Rule number 10. Some collective nouns refer either to the entire group or the individual members of the group. In the first case, it is the singular number. Okay. Some collective nouns refer either the entire group or to the individual members. Like you can see here, the assembly were sharply divided rather than discounted. It is referred to a group, but you can use it. The game was over and the team were relaxed. It is also referred to the group. Okay. Rule number 11. Relative pronouns like a who, whose, which retains the number of the nouns they qualify. Okay. Like she is a woman who always fights. We can see here huge word used for the who word used for the eat. Okay, so this word she is woman who always fights. You can see who used for the she, so we can use here fights, and it is you who are. We can see here who used for the you, so we can see use here helping verb as a are. Okay, next, I think you already know about that, the verb subject agreement. So you can see here is the a bookwork. So read this statement and solve in your PC copy. Okay, I hope you all understand this chapter very well. In the next video we have I am taking a next chapter. So thank you for you watching video.